I can even go across towards Congo, where we see an actual all-out conflict where Christian people are actually being targeted and dying en masse as well. But yeah, we not see any signs from America caring about the situation in Congo, and there's a reason for that. Because this whole notion of Christian genocide in Nigeria is not being done because they care about Nigerian lives or they care about Nigerian Christians. It's being done to justify, to manufacture consent for American intervention or West intervention inside of Nigeria. Why want to intervene in Nigeria when they have a puppet like Tinubu in power is beyond me. I don't understand where it's coming from. But I just want to make it very, very clear. The framing of Christian genocide inside of Nigeria is completely false. The reality is that these groups, like the Fulani herdsmen, specifically Fulani herdsmen, because that's the main group involved inside of this, the conflict is primarily about resources. The Fulani herdsmen are nomadic people and they move around frequently to find greener lands for their cows to eat the grass and stuff like that. But the problem is, due to climate change, they are being forced to move more and more south. But there are established farm communities down south. So now you see there's a conflict over land. It just happens to be that the nomadic people are Muslims and the people who own the farmland are Christians, and thus there's constantly clashes between the two groups. Religion is just a second layer on top, but the primary contradiction, the primary cause of this conflict is resources. So anyone who's trying to frame it as a Christian genocide or as, this attack upon Christian communities within Nigeria, I think are lying. Are there examples of Boko Haram or Islamic extremists targeting Christian individuals? Yes. But are there also examples of Boko Haram targeting Muslim communities as well? Yes. So the reality is, this conflict is not purely about a Christian genocide. It is much more complicated than that. And they're not trying to make it as simple as, oh, Christian genocide, full stop, is ignoring all the other complex relations within the whole conflict as a whole, including the targeting of Muslims, the conflict over land, and just the ethno-cultural divide within the middle belt of Nigeria and the northern parts of Nigeria. I'm not very into this topic, but I just wanted to bring that out. And another person with a very good video on this is Amanda. She goes into much better depth on it, and I'll tag it down in the caption, so check the video out as well.
Living a dream, living the African dream.
Advertise with Pan-African Lifestyle and connect with a highly engaged global Black audience of over 500,000 followers and subscribers across major social media platforms, with a monthly reach of up to 25 million across the continent and the diaspora. Our audience is inspired by the African dream, rooted in the essence of Pan-Africanism and the values that drive progress and pride across the motherland. Partnering with PAL offers brands, public figures, and organizations a unique opportunity to reach a powerful, culture-driven market that embraces Afrocentric values and forward-thinking change. To explore advertising opportunities, visit panafricanlifestyle.com or email info@panafricanlifestyle.com.